Welcome once more, viewers. The weather you're seeing here is about to improve, along with our mood, as we headed for what is probably the best landscape in the whole of the UK. And the mountain we were planning to visit is an all-time classic. So get ready for some sensational climbing.
Well, it's a pretty good view, isn't it, that? It's all a bit messy back there, isn't it? Clue?
Welcome to Blà Bheinn on the island of Skye. In this video we'll be making two visits to this beautiful mountain.
Back on Skye.
One of which involves a classic ridge traverse across the neighbouring peak of Clach Glas.
The Misty Isle, there's the view. Yes. Well, if you maybe guess where we are today, just heading up to North Buttress and then up to the Eastern Traverse and then across to Clach Glas, which you can see on the skyline. It's a good forecast, so we shouldn't get any rain by 3, so we're hopeful today. Very humid, so it's worth just another video. Just found this. This is just on the walk up, but the thought of just being able to jump in there.
We were heading across the moor to Sgùrr, where we knew there would be a fabulous scramble up to that summit before embarking upon the Blaven Clach Glas ridge traverse. The traverse itself is graded a Diff rock climb, which translates as easy in climbing terms. So in anticipation of this, we took our rock shoes but did not rope up for the full traverse. Whilst we head over that moor for our climb, let's jump to March 2024, where we revisited Blà Bheinn, this time approaching the mountain via the more usual route of ascent from Loch Slapin. Let's go! Starting from the John Muir Trust car park by the shores of Loch Slapin, the walking route heads gently uphill, passing some fine waterfalls. Eventually the path works its way up through screen boulders, and there's some scrambling through a rocky funnel before a short col is reached and a huge notch through which Corridor can be seen below.
Just scrambling along this ridge in the mist, hoping that it was going to clear, but we'll see.
Beyond the bealach between Sgùrr and Clach Glas, the ridge is immediately narrow and complex, and great care should be taken with route finding. But the route itself is a delightful combination of sensational exposure and grippy, enjoyable climbing. Ahead lies a beautiful series of overlapping slabs leading to the summit platform of Clach Glas.
Feels much better with rock shoes.
Whilst we were happy not to rope up for the ridge traverse,
There's the perch boulder.
we were even happier to put on our rock shoes, which made a huge difference and gripped beautifully to the gabbro.
Obviously the views are getting stupendous. It's quite a position, high up on Clach Glas.
Then follows the famous Imposter, which is the huge rocky prow seen so clearly from a distance. This is often considered to be the crux and must be down-climbed, but despite its reputation we found this to be delightfully easy due to the grippy rock, but always retaining that tremendous sense of exposure. Shortly after this, a notch in the ridge is reached, and from there a short tower is climbed on excellent holes, leading to a traverse past the final pinnacle and so to a small grassy bealach known as the putting green. The final pitch is once more sensational, and there are several alternative lines. We chose the classic cave pitch, which follows an in-cut ledge system. This starts spaciously enough, but gradually constricts until you are forced to a crawl. The difficult part is leaving the safety of this cave feature and entering the chimney above, which involves stepping across an enormous drop. Shortly afterwards you will join the small bealach, which is passed when taking the walking route. And so we rejoin the path, where we were looking down this cleft earlier. From here it's possible to make a short ascent to a vantage point. where you'll see a terrific view of the ridge. Rejoin the now obvious path and follow it to the summit of Blaven. Blaven has two summits, and to reach the lower south top requires a bit of a head for heights, crossing a small gap and scrambling airily to the summit. We descended the walking route by the ascent route, stopping once more at the cleft to admire the kind of views that one can only experience from the Cuillin of Skye.
And here we are on the south side of Blà Bheinn, having done Clach Glas and other scrambles in the cloud. And the law of sods yet again plays its part for the cloud to clear just as we finish the scramble. Made for some really interesting route finding, but it was great fun, great positions, really quirky, really enjoyed it. Anyway, we're now going to descend the normal route up, or what used to be the normal route up, which looks a bit scree and horrible, but we'll see. A couple hours back and we'll well earned beer. Bye for now.
And so, lower down, we rejoin the route of descent taken in March 2024. I'll leave it here with Blà Bheinn now well behind us and looking forward to a beer back at the car park. Thanks everyone for watching, and if you've enjoyed the Island of Skye, take a look at the video above, the Skye Trail. But for now, cheerio!